Soda has been going through a rebrand lately. Major brands have been pushing their diet and zero-calorie choices. New fads of probiotic and kombucha sodas focusing on healthy gut biomes to break this image of being a junk food. But this trend of soft drinks advertising themselves as healthy and even medicinal is nothing new. Soda has a long history with perceptions of well-being, medicine, and as an alternative to drugs and alcohol. Naturally occurring soda water has been around forever, to humans anyway, via natural mineral springs. These springs have a long history with being considered healthy, either by drinking it or soaking in it. In 1767, Joseph Priestley discovered how to infuse water with carbon dioxide. Johann Jacob Schwepp perfected a method of carbonating water with a compressed air machine that allowed for the control of the amount of carbonation into the water. Schweppes created the first commercially viable soda product. This soda water had a growing connotation as a health tonic, but what cemented this public perception was the development of tonic water. Tonic water had quinine added to the soda water. Quinine was known to help treat the effects of malaria. Tonic water had become a ration in European imperial militaries in the regions like Africa and Southeast Asia. British soldiers and sailors often mixed the tonic water with a gin in order to mask the flavor of the quinine. The quinine must have been awful if you're resorting to using gin to mask that flavor. But the soldiers and sailors must have loved this, because they created the cocktail classic, gin and tonic. In the mid-1800s, most medicines were available in liquid form. Pharmacies incorporated these carbonation dispensers into their stores for a couple of reasons. 1. Soda water was considered healthy. 2. Able to create tonics that could help mask the often terrible flavors of the medicines. Pharmacists experimented with all kinds of flavors and medicinal ingredients, including strong drugs like morphine, heroin, strychnine, cannabis, alcohol, and cocaine. Despite the drugs and alcohol in these tonics, they were seen as a better alternative in the growing temperance movement, as opposed to the straight alcohol served in bars and taverns, making pharmacies a new social gathering place and an early form of the soda shop. Inventors, doctors, and pharmacists began formulating popular recipes that would be sold to pharmacies as powders and syrups to later be mixed in with the carbonated water. This Wild West frontier of mystery elixirs would not last forever. A few things led to the end of this experimental period. Despite the initial support, the temperance movement started advocating for a ban or at least the reduction of alcohol and drugs being used in these health tonics when no medical benefit could be determined. Second, there was the passing of the 1906 Purity Act. This legislation banned the sale, manufacturing, or transportation of adulterated, poisonous, or misbranded foods and drugs in interstate commerce. It would later require labeling of ingredients and products. The 1906 Purity Act would be the foundation of the future Food and Drug Administration. And lastly, later developments in refrigeration and bottling technology that allowed for people to consume their favorite soda recipes at home, away from pharmacies and soda shops. Many of our favorite sodas go back to this crazy history. Root beer was one of the first commercial forms of soda. Root beer, also known as sarsaparilla, had its origins as a medicinal tea from the sassafras plant. This association with health and well-being made it a popular flavor in the rising pharmacy health tonics. Dr. Pepper was created in 1885 by Charles C. Alderton in Waco, Texas. Designed to smell and taste like the aroma of a pharmacy, these 23 flavors were advertised to settle upset stomachs and provide an energy boost. Moxie was created in 1876 by Augustine Thompson in Lowell, Massachusetts. Early branding claimed to have a secret South American root ingredient that gave the soda its distinctive taste and supposed health benefits. Moxie advertised that their beverage was effective against paralysis, nervousness, insomnia, and softness of the brain. Pepsi was created in 1893 by Caleb Bradham in New Bern, North Carolina. Originally called Brad's Drink, it was renamed Pepsi to be in association with dyspepsia, an old-timey term for indigestion. Pepsi was marketed to address upset stomachs and provide an energy boost. Coca Cola was created in 1886 by John Pemberton in Atlanta, Georgia. Originally Pemberton's French wine Coca nerve tonic, this drink was designed to wean people off of morphine and address issues of nerve disorders, indigestion, headaches, and even impotence. A latecomer to the health tonic craze, 7-Up was created in 1928 by Charles Gregg in St. Louis, Missouri. Even though the soda was not part of the pharmacy mystery elixir, it certainly capitalized on their history. This lemon-lime beverage contained lithium citrate and was advertised itself as a mood stabilizer. The lithium citrate was removed in 1936. I think the irony of soda should be discussed briefly. Soda, water, and tonic, believed to be generally healthy, led to the creation of patent and mystery medicines loaded with drugs and alcohol, and reporting supposed health benefits. Eventually, these products became regulated, losing crucial ingredients that even had measurable effects, becoming just a sugar beverage, only for it to become adopted as a mixer during Prohibition to mask alcohol flavors and smells, and possibly evade law enforcement. Soda's entire history has been a balance between healthy and slovenly habits. Soda has come a long way from its medicinal origins. There were certainly a few questionable claims. What even is softness of the brain, Moxie? However, they did get a few things right. These drinks certainly can provide an energy boost, but probably the last vestige of any medical pretext is that soda helping you with an upset stomach. It may be just psychosomatic, but I certainly feel better having a Sprite while I'm recouping from a cold.